Okay, hi, welcome to my channel. This video I created for the beginner of Fusion user. So today's tutorial we are going to create this one. This one is just a simple paper cup holder, and then this is the holder. Okay, as you can see, we are going to create both of it. So previously I already have the video similar like this, but this time is a newer version which is have the feature. As you can see, if I turn on my turn off this one, and this cup holder have a feature which is we can hold a phone like this, cell phone like this. Okay, as you can see. So we are going to start it. Okay, so first of all, if you not familiar with Fusion, don't worry about it. I will guide you through step by step. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so for those you are not familiar with Fusion, when you open a Fusion in a new design like this, so it will open up the new design, and then at the right corner here is the view cube. We call it view cube. So this one basically the most important, which is you can navigate your views from here. There is a top view, and then there is a front view, and also have a home button to get back when you lost some views, maybe when you zoom and zoom out and then pan, something like that, and then you will get lost, and then you just click the home button. They will return your views to the particular viewpoint. Okay, and then at the left here there's a data panel, which is all your project. Maybe yours is empty if you are a new user, but when you going to like this one, this is my first project. When you install Fusion and then you log in at your account, you will get your account name with under your name, which is what is your registered name, and your name will show up at here, and then you can start creating an object from this particular data panel. So this one we call it data panel. Okay, at the left. So all your belonging, all your file will be stored in the cloud, in the Fusion cloud here. As a education license like me, as a lecturer or as a student, you will get 25 gigabyte of storage. I think it's a lot until you will graduate from your high school or maybe from your college. There will be enough to do all the project. Okay, so let's get started for the new file. So you can create a new file here, new design. Okay, and then when you do that, you will have untitled, because this one is basically unsafe file. Okay, so first of all, we would like to create a new component. So in Fusion we can handle a single component and as well as a multiple component. So in this case we have two components, which is the cup itself and also the holder, So in here we are going to create a cup. First of all, we are going to create a cup. So I click the new component, and then this is the standard. Okay, and then just rename cup, maybe paper cup. Okay, and then since we don't have any parents, so they will automatically select the top level of assembly. Okay, and then we click OK. So as you can see here, when you create a new component, they will create a cube here. This cube, it means that a single part or component. So when you notice here, the icon is changed. This one is for the multiple components. So there is a 1, 2, maybe 3 cube inside there. It indicates that this one is a assembly. This one is single part. And then this one, next to the paper cup here, there is a button. When you see here have a dot, it means that this one is active. This one is not active. If you want to go to the previous level of assembly, you just click here and then they will go to the previous assembly. So in this case, we are going to activate this one, paper cup, and then we are going to create a sketch. Okay. When you click a sketch, Fusion will ask you where your sketch lies on. So there is a planar face, which is the parallel to the front. This one is a front view. This one is the top. Okay, and this one is the right view. Okay, so when you see here, there is a line, red, green, and blue. When you see, red is indicated x-axis, green is indicated y-axis. If I rotate here, see y-axis, and then the z-axis is the blue. But if your Fusion is not orient like this, so maybe I will use go to the preference here. Okay, so this is for general, and then default modeling orientation. Use the default Fusion is Y up, but I usually use the Z up. Okay, so you can change the Z up, and then you can apply and OK. But after you apply, it didn't affect, so you will need to create a new design. Okay, so this one I will select, wait, let me undone this. Okay, so I create the sketch and then I create at the front view. Okay, I click at the front view, and then as you can see, to navigate the view, you can use your middle button of your mouse, click and then you drag it. Okay, click and then drag it. So this is a pan, and when you scroll, it's for the zoom. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, and then we going to create a line here. This line, this is the center, which is origin position. So I click a line, and then I will go up, and then as I go up the line, I direct the line. You just one click, left click, and then they will show you the dimension. Okay, so let's say if I want to create the dimension like this, is a vertical up. Let's say I will create a 90. So I will type 90 on my keyboard. They will automatically create a 90 and then lock. As you can see, there is a lock icon over there. But if you want to create with the angle, as you can see, if I hover next to the vertical, they will have a vertical icon over there. So it's called vertical constraint. Vertical constraint means that they put the vertical constraint to the line, so the line is perfectly straight up. Okay, as you can see, if I go here, it's a horizontal, so it's the line is perfectly horizontal. Okay, as you can see at the angle. But if I like to create some kind of the degree of angle, so maybe like, so how we can change between the length and the angle, you just use the tab key, tab. Okay, and if I like to use like 65 degrees, okay, as you can see, they will lock. So since you lock, it cannot be moved anymore, but you can move to the left, to the right, or to the bottom. So it just lock the dimension, but it's not lock the position. Okay, like this. Let's say if I want to create a line here, see, it will automatically create the dimension, and then the line become black. Okay, so let me delete all of this. Okay, and we continue with the line. So let's say I want to create a vertical line with maybe 90. Okay, I enter. So they will have the indicator. This one is a vertical constraint, and then this one is a length. Okay, so if let's say if I want to change this dimension, so I just double click, and then let's say I change to 100, and then because this one is a Fusion is a parametric modeling method, so when you change your dimension, the geometry will automatically change according to the dimension which you input. Okay, let's continue. So I will create this line here. So you don't need always to create a line, a dimension I mean, but you can put it later on. So if I click here and then I click over here, so let's say if I want to put my line over here, but this line should be aligned with this center point, so you can hover your mouse here, but you don't need to click anything, and then you just hover your mouse here, so they will automatically align with this point. Okay, so let's say if I want to do like this, okay, and then I will close to the my original point. So okay, as you can see, the area here is become colorized. It means that you have a perfect closed loop sketch. Okay, so I need to create the dimension. Let me see, because this one is a cup, so I want to create the dimension from this line and also from the point here. I click here, point, and then as you can see, they will create a dimension, but I want this dimension become a diameter. Okay, because if you let me do this one, because later on I will use this revolve. If I click a profile here, as you can see, it's half and then you revolve. Okay, so from this point to the center is a radius, but from this point to this point is a diameter. So that's why in here I want to create a dimension which is indicate the diameter. So I click this one and then I click this one. As you can see, it's indicate the radius. Then you can right click and then there's a diameter dimension. Okay, so it automatically will become a diameter, which is have the circle cross symbol, which is indicate the diameter. So I click here as a position and then I type maybe 73. Okay, as you can see, as I type the input dimension, geometry will follow. Okay, so as you can see, I still can move this, because as you can see there's a black line here, but this one is still blue. It means that it's not fully constrained for the sketch. So if you can see here, where's my sketch? This is my sketch. I open up, so this is the sketch number 2. Okay, there's a eyeball here. If you can turn it on, turn it off. Okay, so let's say I want to constrain the bottom size, so I click here and then click dimension, click the point here, right click, and then diameter dimension. So at the bottom I will use maybe 52. Okay, so 52, as I type here, as you can see, all the line is becoming fully constrained. Okay, so fully constrained, it means that you cannot move, you cannot change the shape, you just can change the dimension only. Okay, and then the shape will follow accordingly. So as you can see here, there is a lock icon here. It indicates this sketch is fully constrained. Let's say if I delete this one, so it's not fully constrained, and then there is a maybe a pencil icon. This means that this sketch is not fully constrained. Okay, I do undo. Okay, if I undo, and then there's dimension here and it is fully constrained. So since this fully constrained, so maybe I would like to create another line here from here to here. Okay, and then if I add a line, so this line is not fully constrained. That's why, because this line I can slide up the position. Okay, so I can slide up the position. So when I add this line, notice that here is not, again, is not fully constrained. So I need to create a line, create a dimension from this line to this line. Okay, so I will use 5 as the dimension. Okay, right click and cancel. So you notice this, you change the icon here is a fully constrained. So I finish my sketch here, click, and then as you finish the sketch here, okay, wait, let me, okay, here is the sketch. I will go through the view cube later on after I finish my 3D object. So click here and then finish sketch. So you will notice that there is a sketch here. It's just you created. This is the name, the progress bar. This is the browser. Okay, this is the timeline bar. I said this one is a timeline. What is timeline? I will explain later on. Timeline is mean you can go back to the future, like in the movie, go back to the future. You just click here, double click, and then you can edit your sketch again. Okay, as you finish, if you edit your sketch, we are now at the sketch. So there is a tab sketch here. Okay, so this is the sketch, all the sketch feature over here, and also this one, all the sketch feature. Okay, so as you finish the sketch and then the sketch is disappear, it means that you are at the solid or surface or sheet metal or a 3D environment. So I just click the Revolve here, and then they will need to select the profile. Which one you want to select the profile. So if, let's say I want to select my upper profile, and then the axis, which one is the axis? The axis will be at the vertical line here. So if I hover using the pen, and then this is the zoom that you can also practice. Okay, this is already have the 3D feature. So when you use your middle mouse button, you hold and combine with the shift key. So you just press and hold the shift key. Okay, and then press and hold here, and then hover your mouse. Okay, so it will become a 3D orbit. Okay, 3D orbit means you can manipulate your view as suppose that you hold your object in your hands. Okay, so this one is a Revolve. Revolve is there's a parameter here. So let's say there is an icon here, so I can drag. So let's say if I just want to create a slice like a pizza, maybe 60 degrees, so is they are doing like this. Okay, so this one I can create a, if you want to create a full circle, so you can type 360, so it's mean a full circle. So or you can just click full here, they will automatically the full circle. Okay, is angle, you can select the angle, and then you can input the angle, and then this one has also have the one side, two side, and symmetric. So if I click the symmetric and then I type maybe 50 degrees, okay, as you can see here, the angle created as symmetric, but if I click a two side, so I can control one by one the angle of the input. Okay, but in this case I want to go to the full Revolve. Okay, and then the operation is a new body, because I want to create a new body for this particular object. So I click OK. So this one is a new body. So this is the upper part. So after this I want to create a shell. So this cup will become a hollow. So this one, there's under the modify, there is a shell. Okay, shell is basically is remove the thickness of the solid object, remove the inside, and then leave the thickness. So if I click at the top here, it means that this face I didn't put the thickness. So I click here, and then let's say I want to do the 5mm. So as you can see, there is a thickness 5mm, and then you can select the outside if you like to use the outside. So 5, okay, so they will offsetting outside. But if you want to do both, you can use the both. So this one is outside, and this one you can do that the other side. So in this case, I want to do inside, and then with 1mm thickness. Okay, as I assume this cup will have the 1mm thickness. Okay, so after this, I still want to use this sketch, so I can turn on my sketch. As you can see at the front view here, I still left this one. I did it in purpose. Okay, so I want to create another revolve over here. Okay, and then I will select the axis, also have the vertical axis, so they will add another revolve over here. Okay, so in this case, as you can see, there's an operation coming up because this one have a join, have a cut, intersect, and new body. Because I want to join this feature to the previous line, so I click a join. So I click OK in the join. Okay, so after this, as you can see, there is a hollow here, but when I inspect with my section analysis, so I click here, as you can see, there is too many thickness over here. Okay, so I also want to remove at the bottom side. Okay, so I click the shell again, I click the face here, and I did the same 1mm thickness. Okay, so if I inspect this section analysis using here, okay, so you can see clearly that there is a hollow here and also at the bottom. This one is for the lightweight feature. Okay, so usually at the here, when you drink a glass, you don't want this sharp corner will scratch your lips. Okay, so I need to create the pipe. Okay, I click a pipe, and then this pipe you can select circle, square, or triangle. So I select the circle, and I click the outer, so I select the outer part of this edge. Okay, and then I click a join, so they will automatically create a circle, and then the circle will follow along this this edge. So you can change the diameter. Let's say if I want to create a square, so you can also create a square and also create a triangular. Okay, so in this case I will create a square, circular with 3mm diameter. Okay, I think, yeah, 3 is enough. And also distance. So if, let's say if I want to fill half of it, so I can give the 0.5. Okay, 0.5 is just half. So the parameter, the full will be 1, dimensionless 1. The maximum is 1. You cannot fill maybe 1.1, so it's become red. So they just want from 0, more than 0, or 1. Okay, I think it is if you want to make this one hollow, you just click hollow here, and then you just input the thickness. Okay, but this one I want to create a solid. Okay, click OK, and then it will join. So as you can see, I done my cup, paper cup. Okay, I already done it. So don't forget to save. So in this case, I want to save here, and then you can put your location, which one that you want to put it. So maybe I will put it here in my folder. You can create a folder as you like, and then you type the name, maybe cup holder 2. Okay, and then I click save. They will automatically create a version here, v0 is mean this is the 0 version. is the initial. When later on when you click a save button, Fusion will go to the, like this one is a v1. v1 is mean the version. So as you increase your design with the milestone, so you can, they will automatically create a version for you, and you can roll back again from the previous version if maybe, oh, I don't want to do it that way, so I want to do it the other way around. So maybe you can open the previous version as well. Okay, so this is the sketch, and I will turn off the sketch. Okay, so this is the paper cup, is already finished. So second one, I want to create the cup holder itself, so I click new component here. Okay, new component, so the name is holder. Okay, and then the parent, so automatically they will select the paper cup. Okay, but if you want to select the parent the other way, so you just click cross, and then I just click the top level assembly. So it's mean they will create under this one, so both of it have the same level. So if I click OK, so as you can see, have to, this is the cup holder, this is the holder itself. Okay, so now currently we are at the holder because this one have a button, so it's activate. So I click another, create a sketch here, and then I still want to use the front view as well. Click front view. Okay, but this, since this one is a new component, so I need to extract the information from the previous. So the previous information is the dimension or the sketch from this particular 3D object, which is the cup. So I can extract it using this one. It's called project geometry. There's a project option, intersect, because if you see here, my sketch is at the cross-sectional at the center. So in this time I will create the intersection. So I click intersection. You can select which intersection do you like, but in this case I just want to create the, maybe all the body our intersects. Okay, yeah, okay, I click the intersection here, so they will click the they will create the cross-sectional line over this sketch. And the projection link, it means when you check, they will follow the, they will keep maintaining the relationship each other. So when you change your dimension at the glass or the cup, so since this projection link is checked, they will also adjust the projection, maintaining the projection link. Okay, okay, so as you can see, now I can select the line here. So I will create a line here, from here maybe to the, yeah, maybe roughly about here. Okay, and then I will create an arc. So this, as you can see, there is a icon, line, and also arc. So this feature, you can create both line and arc in the same way. So how to do it? So you just hover your mouse here at the very first the last point, and then you just click your left mouse button and hold, and also you drag it so it become an arc. Okay, if you satisfied with the position, and you can release your left mouse button. Okay, and then you continue with the line. So when you continue with the line, let's see, there's a articulated position, but when you hover here and there is an icon over there, show, it shows that there is a tangent constraint. So I click here as a tangent constraint, and then you just click check mark here to end the comment. And also I will continue to this particular location here, and then I will create like this, and then I will create like this, the sketch. Okay, okay, so as you can see, there is a parallel constraint icon here. It means this line here is horizontal, and also this parallel with this line here, but this one is not parallel with this one. So that's why I need to put the parallel constraint. I click a parallel constraint here, and also I click a parallel here. So they will give the icon here, they will show up the parallel icon. It means that this line is parallel to with this line. When you hover up your constraint here, they will see the relationship belongs to here. Let's say is relationship belongs to, here's a tangent. So if I hover here, is both of this line is tangent. Okay, this one is tangent with this one. Okay, so let's say if I delete my constraint here, okay, so I can drag it and then it's not become a tangent. So how we can get back the tangent? So here there is a tangent. I click here and then I click here, so it become a tangent. Okay, okay, so this one, yeah, okay. Okay, so this excess line, I don't want it, so I can use trim. Click here, trim. Okay, so maybe I will also trim that the inside here. Okay, okay, so when you create a sketch, please check that your area here is fully closed. When you cannot hover your mouse and then there's nothing show the different color like this, it means that your sketch is not fully closed, so you have to repair it. Okay, next I will create a dimension here, sketch a dimension. So I will want to create a dimension from this line to the horizontal line here, and this one I will type 40. Okay, and also I want to create the dimension of this line here. Okay, so this one I will use 5 millimeter. Okay, so sorry, wait, let me undo. So before I do that, so I want to create this thickness. So this thickness, I click the line here and then also the line here, so it's become a thickness. So this thickness I will use 2 millimeter. Okay, 2 millimeter. So it's become a 2, and then I change this one will be 5. Okay, so there is a line here, and then they will start to create an arc. And also I click a sketch here, click sketch here, and then 20 as the radius. And also from this line here to the end of this line, so maybe this one is 38. Okay, so okay, 38. Okay, and then I would like to offset. I click offset here. Okay, offset. I create a parallel line automatically, so I click the line here, and then they can offset inside or outside. You just can drag where your offset goes. If let's say if I want to create offset inside, so I need to type my value 2 millimeter offset. Okay, so this one have a 2 millimeter offset. Okay, so as you can see, there is an area close here, but this one is not yet closed. Why? Because here is still open, so I need to add a line from this end to this end. Okay, as you can see, they automatically create an area here. Okay, and this one here. Okay, I think my sketch is quite enough. There's 2 millimeter, 5. Okay, yeah, I think for now it's okay. And then I just click finish sketch. Okay, and then I use the revolve. As I use a revolve, so I can click the profile, which is this is the profile. Okay, and then the axis will be the here, the z-axis. When you hover here, so they will hover the 3D object here because it's the paper cup is on. But if you want to select the inside of it, okay, so the thing you can like this, do like this, but you can choose from selecting the inside. So you just hover here your mouse and then click left click and then hold. So they will give you an option. You want to select what? This face, or the z-axis. Okay, so I want to select the z-axis. Okay, I click the z-axis. Since this one the default is full, so they will automatically create full and then create a new body. Okay, so let's say I want to create a new body over there. Okay, so if I consume my sketch to the 3D object, automatically the sketch will disappear like this. So you can turn it on again and then you can reuse your sketch. So let's say if I want to use the Revolve here, what's the profile? I use the profile here. Okay, and then the axis is same as the z-axis. Or if you want to select the axis, so you can see the origin here. So there is a z-axis, you can select it from here. Okay, so here I don't want to use a full, so I use the angle with this symmetric. Okay, so I type an angle, maybe, yeah, I think 20 is too much. Maybe I will use 70. Yeah, just a bit small. Okay, 17 degree, which is symmetric, and then the operation is joined because this one is joined with the previous one. So I click OK. So as you can see, my cup is already, my holder is already show the shape, show its shape. So let's say if I want to go back at the paper cup, so I can activate this component here. So as I activate the paper cup, so you are at the paper cup. So all the related timeline here is our Revolve shell and etc. lies on this paper cup. But if you go back to the holder, so you just click holder, and then SC is just related timeline feature, which is turn on. Okay, but if you go to the top level assembly here, you just click top level assembly, all the remaining icon here will show. It's indicate that you are at the top level assembly. Usually you have always notice where you are. Okay, in Fusion you have to notice where you are. You are at the top level assembly, or you are at the part level. Okay, it's very important, otherwise you will mess up your model or your design, and then you will get very confusing walkthrough. Okay, so let's say if I see here this particular holder is too close to the lips here, so I want to move it down a little bit, because I don't want my lips will touch this holder. So I go to the holder, because I want to edit the holder, so I go to the holder here. Okay, as indicate, this become a transparent, and then I edit my sketch. Right click, you can edit the sketch, or you can double click it. Okay, so as I see here, I didn't put any dimension from this here center here. Okay, so I will put a dimension, so maybe I will put 10. Okay, so they will move down 10 millimeter. Okay, click finish. So they have a space. I think 10 will be good enough. Okay, so I'll continue with the other feature, which is the fillet. So I click a fillet here, click here for the fillet, and then so I also want to click here for the fillet, and then you can drag this arrow to see the fillet. Okay, so maybe I will use 20 as the fillet radius. Okay, so after that, if you want to add another fillet to the different location, you can just click add a new selection, and then let's say if I want to add here and also add here. Okay, so I will create the fillet here. So maybe I want to the different value, 16 maybe, yeah, maybe 15. Okay, 15. yeah, I think 15 is okay. Okay, and then if you want to add another fillet, so you can just click add a new selection here. So maybe I will fill here with 5. Okay, so this one is 5. Okay, yeah, I think it's enough, and then I click OK. So as you can see, we already create a fillet for this particular holder, but when I see here, I think this one is a little bit smaller, so I will edit. So this become a timeline is, I think, as I previously mentioned, this one is like a Back to the Future. So I want to change the shape or change the dimension here. So I just look for my feature, Revolve to right click and edit. Okay, so this one is 70 degrees. I will change to 50, or maybe, yeah, I think maybe 12 degree, and then I click OK. Okay, as you can see here, if I change the dimension and there is an error fillet. Why? There is a red indicator here, and then you can edit your feature, and then maybe this one is not fit. See, there's a red indicator here, so it's mean this one is an error. The other rest is okay, so like this is okay. So maybe this one, the edges, number 2 edges, maybe I will change to a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more. So maybe what's the maximum? I want to search the maximum, maybe 12. I think 12, maybe. Yeah, 12 is work. Okay, see, it's already changed, and then we click OK. Okay, so I think I want to add, yeah, maybe later on want to add another more. Okay, it's okay. So right now, as you can see in my previous design, there is a feature over here which is holds the phone over there. Sorry, okay, holds the phone. So I want to cut this. I want to cut and then put my phone over there. Okay, sorry, this one is a iPhone 6 because I use iPhone 6. It's kind of old, but still work. Okay. Okay, so I need to create a sketch. Since I still working in the holder, so I still make sure you are at the holder. Click the sketch here, and then I will create the at here at a particular location. Okay, as you can see, when you working at the position like this, you want to see clearly what's going on inside my sketch, so you can activate the slice here. Click slice, so you can see all the slice. Slice is like a virtually they will cut all the 3D object, and then so we can clearly see what's going on over there. Okay, and I'll create a line or a sketch similar like this. Okay, so because this one is a sketch, so I don't need to bother about the shape or the dimension, so I just freely create a sketch. Okay, and then right now after this, my step is I want to align this sketch to become at the center. Okay, so I will use this line as a reference, so I need the construction line. Construction line means that this line is just for the help, not really account to the edge of the 3D model. So I hover here in the line, and then they will have a triangle icon. So this triangle icon is indicate that this point is at the mid position. So I click the triangle, and also I connect with the triangle over there. Okay, so both of it is at the middle position. So this one, if you can see here, so all the lines still can dance. Okay, so this line I want to align with my center point here at the origin point. So I use this coincident. Click coincident. I click the line here, and then I click this origin point. Click, sorry. Okay, so they will automatically create a coincidence. So I cannot move anymore. Let's see. This one is still have the vertical constraint. Okay, there's a vertical constraint, so I cannot move left and right. I just can move up and down. Okay, so this one and this one, I want to make it same length. So I click equal here, from here and here, so both of it have the equal length. Okay, so both of it have an equal length. So since this is equal length, they will have the same length. Okay, and then this line and this line, I want to make it collinear. So this one have a collinear constraint. So I click collinear, I click this one, and I click this one. So there is a new icon here. This icon is a collinear. So it means this line in this line is a collinear. Okay, so as I move this left, they will follow at the collinear. Okay, and then this one as well. So if I move, they will automatically constrain it. Okay, so I will make a dimension. So the good workflow for the sketching is, when you create a sketch, don't rushly go to the dimension. Fix all your constraint first. This is the tip from me. So all the related geometrical constraint as needed, you put it on your sketch first. After all your geometrical constraint is settled, then you can go to the sketch dimension. Okay, so sketch dimension, I click here, and then I want to create a dimension, this one. So this one may be 30. Okay, and then I want to click here and from here, so I have a thickness. Maybe this one is 8. Okay, it's 8. And then also from this here and to the okay, so since this one, why I cannot select, because this one is a new sketch. Every you create a new sketch, you have to extract the information from the other object if you want to relate your sketch to the other object. So again, I will create a project intersect. So which one? I want to create the intersection with here, not with the cup. Okay, I want to give a relationship with the holder, so I click the holder. Okay, I click OK. Okay, so as I click here, they will show the dimension here. Okay, 10. Okay, and then after that, maybe this one is still have a blue line, so I need to create the angle. So for creating an angle, just click the two different unparalleled line. Okay, it will automatically create an angle. So I click both of the line, and then I click here. So this is 60. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's 60. Okay. As you can see, all the sketch here have to be outside of your profile except this one. Okay, so I just click finish sketch. Okay, and then after that, I use the extrude button here to cut. So if I drag the object here at the arrow, so it automatically cut. So see if you can see here, I cut all, including the cup and also the holder. So I don't want to cut the cup. How come? Here there is a object to cut. Okay, there is a body one, paper cup, and a holder. So uncheck that you want to remove from the cut. Click here. So I just want to cut the holder only. Okay, so I click only the holder. Okay, so cut. If you want to cut through, so you can click this to the all, so it means they will cut all. Okay, and then I just click OK. Okay, so as you can see here is all. Okay, so this one I want to create a slightly angle profile, so I use this one, draft angle. So I click a draft angle. The pull direction, the fixed direction is which one? Fixed direction is the this face here, and then the face that you want to make an angle is here. So as you can see, you can click a angle here. So I think it's 10 degrees is okay. Okay, so this is the 10 degrees of angle. So if you want to flip the direction, so you just flip the direction like that. Okay, this is one side, two sides, symmetric here. Okay, later on. Okay, so this I already set to 10 degree. I click OK, and then I do the other. Okay, so the pull direction will be here, and then the face will be here. Okay, so this one should be 10 degrees, same 10 degrees. Okay, it's the same. Okay, I think it's the shape is already done, and then lastly I will add the fillet here. Okay, click fillet here. Okay, so maybe 3mm fillet, and then after that add a new selection. I will put a fillet over here and over here as well. Okay, I will use like maybe I think 4mm is okay. Okay, 4mm. Click OK. Okay, and then lastly I will click a fillet over here, and also for the last it's 0.5. Okay, so it will create a smooth fillet over there. Okay, so if you like, maybe I want to use the 1mm fillet, is okay, so it's more smooth at the particular location over there. Okay, click OK. Okay, I think this design is finished, and if I go back to the original like this, it's already finished. It's similar. Okay, congratulations, you already create the first design. If you want to add a color, so this one have the appearance. Okay, so this is appearance. Okay, so you can scroll down here, maybe you can search maybe paper. Okay, so I can search a paper here. You just click and drag to the particular component and release. Okay, so it's become change. Okay, so after that, maybe I want to create a plastic, so maybe create a plastic, plastic, or maybe translucent. Okay, so maybe red. I like a red, it's like a Ferrari. Okay, so it's a red, or maybe okay, it's a red, it's okay. Okay, so this one is already finished for the cup holder, and also you can do your design changes accordingly. Okay, congratulations once again, and then thank you. I think it's come to the end, so thank you for watching my tutorial, and then I hope you learn a lot of this beginner session of my course in the Fusion. Okay, keep following my channel so you can learn more. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. Bye bye.